everyone. This is Carolyn Ortman with CKO Marketing Group. Hey, I get a lot of questions about brands and what branding really is. And, as small business owners, we can learn from some of the larger organizations and the larger entities about what branding is. So I want to dispel some myths first about what branding is. So, you see a logo out there, you see a website, you see a social media post or a social media page, and you think, okay, that's branding. But that's not all that branding is. Branding is actually, it's a little more extensive than that. It's not just your logo, it's not just your website, it's all of those things put together. And in order for you to really build a brand that's relevant, you need to stay consistent with your branding. And so recently, Interbrands came out with their top brands and how they were relevant. And guess who came at the top of the list? Corporations like Coca-Cola, corporations like Disney, right? Some of these we recognize, McDonald's. Well, what keeps them relevant in the marketplace? Well, one thing that we can learn from these organizations is we can learn that we need to be out there and we need to be consistent with our branding. To stay relevant, we need to make sure that we're changing with the marketplace. Like, when is the last time you really looked at your brand and you looked at your pieces, your components of your brand to make sure that you've changed with what the customers and the clients really want? Because it's so important to listen to who we're serving. Have you looked recently and even done a poll or sat down with a few of your customers and asked them how their needs have changed? If we're not serving the needs of our customers, then we're really doing them a disservice. So I would make that recommendation to, number one, to stay relevant is to tap into the needs of your customers. Ask them how their needs have changed. Ask them how their lives have changed. Ask them if you're still serving their needs in the best way possible. So that's the first way to stay relevant. The other thing is to build those relationships with your customers. It's so hard to do that now, or so we think, because a lot of our relationships are online and a lot of our connections we build online. But really, if we think about it, like, people are craving the need to meet face to face, and they want that personal touch. Because our world has grown so large and so digital, it's so easy to just hop online, send someone an email, or post something on a social media site and think that we're connecting with them. But what we really want to do with our customers and with our prospects is to reach out personally. So I would challenge you to find out and think about, like, what is one way that you can personally reach out to your customer to build that brand and to stay relevant with them. So building those relationships, it could be talking to them again and asking them what their needs are. It could be having a customer appreciation day or a few hours. It could be getting a small group of individuals together, of your customers, and doing a poll and finding out how you can serve them better. So it's really important to do that. And I did say that we can certainly learn from some of the larger organizations. This article was talking about how luxury brands like Gucci have stayed relevant by reaching out to their customers, by targeting more of a younger demographic, and maybe that's something that you need to do too, right? Has the demographic of your customer changed? Has it changed recently? Is it something you're staying on top of? So think about, with companies like Gucci, like McDonald's and some of these other larger organizations, are you staying relevant with them, with your customers, by, number one, tapping into their needs, number two, building relationships, and then number three, really asking yourself, has my demographic changed? Has the profile of my customer changed to where I now need to maybe offer a different service, or I need to change my marketing so that it appeals to them more and it stays more relevant? So yeah, branding, as I said, it's not just a logo, it's not just your website, it's so much more than that. And in order for you to stay relevant in the marketplace, you've got to think about how you can connect with your customers. So important to do that. If you need some help with branding and would like to set up some time to talk, with our company, CKO Marketing Group, just send us an email at info@ckomarketing.com, and we can get on the call with you, find out what your needs are, and see how we can best serve you. Thanks so much for watching.